What's going on, everyone? It's Franco with JACOJE Fine Jewelry, your personal jeweler. The 3mm width is a very versatile width. I feel like it works for a lot of people, but that decision and sizing on which chain, which link that you want to go with is a tough choice. So I picked out the more rounded links, the ropes, Franco's heavy link Byzantine, and the fig rope. And I wanted to compare basically based off the weight and see which one, maybe that'll help you out. It's tough to buy online, especially if you don't have a store to go to or they don't have that type of chain. So I just kind of want to give a complete breakdown of the more rounded chains at the 3mm width. Drop a comment down below what width you want me to review next, and then also if you have a specific chain, so that way I can make it happen for you guys. With that being said, let's get started. All right, so here are the chains we're looking at. From left to right, we have the 3mm rope, the 3mm heavy link, 3mm diamond cut Franco, the 3mm figure rope, and then the 3mm Byzantine. Again, all these are solid 14 karat gold chains. And then so I just wanted to show you guys all side by side so you can get the sizing. Remember, the rope chain is gauged before the diamond cut, so it's going to look a little thinner than most of these chains. These are all true, the rope. So after diamond cuts, it goes down to about 2.7, 2.8. It depends. All these rope chains are handmade, so that's why it kind of varies a little bit. I just give a rough estimate. The gram weights on the site usually line up, but again, these are all based off a 3mm width. So I'm actually going to do this, my top 5, going from the 5th to number 1, number 1 being my favorite out of these 5. Now, agree or disagree, let me know down below. The first one, number 5, is the 3mm Byzantine chain. Now, the Byzantine is a beautiful chain. It's not that I don't like it, but it nearly is double than all the other chains. At an approximate weight of 22 inches, it's going to be about 41.5 grams, which is a lot of weight for a 3mm chain. I don't care what the link is. This boy is the heavy boy. Very beautiful chain. Again, if you're Byzantine's number 1 fan and you love the chain and you have the budget to buy the chain, it's one thing to love the chain, it's one thing to like it and want to wear it. At the end of the day, it comes down to, do you have the budget for it? And that is the big thing about these types of chains, and that's what I like, is trying to mesh the two between what you want, what the budget is, and what the chain that's right for you. So the 3mm Byzantine, a big boy chain, very nice, solid. 41.5 grams for a 22 inch. That is a lot of gold. At number 4, we have the 3mm 22 inch figure rope. Now, the fig rope is a nice chain. It's not the chain for me, honestly, but it's a very popular chain. I like it. It meshes the rope chain and the fig rope chain, or as a lot of people call it, the Milano chain. That's the actual name of it. I think just branding wise, the figure rope, it was created just to make it a little more something you recognize. So the figure rope or Milano chain is a nice choice. 22 inches, it's gonna weigh around 19.5 grams, which isn't bad for the thickness, the weight, and the overall look. Whenever you have that pattern where it's like the 3 little ropes and then it has that opening where like the figure rope is, that is automatically gonna just catch some eyes. So it's a little optical illusion that when you're walking around, you're wearing it just because of that pattern. It'll turn some necks, so that's a good thing. And also, again, a very solid, a very strong chain. You're not gonna have any issues with it. 19.5 grams is not bad at all. At number 3, we have the 3mm heavy link, and now this is actually a 20 inch length. The 20 inch length is a great look. If you want that shorter look, go with the 20 inch. A lot of people are going 18 inch. It depends on your neck size and just your physical structure. If you're a bigger guy, then I would say try the 20 inch. If you don't like it, you could always go with the 18 inch. It's not a big deal, but I like the 20 inches. Look at that. Very nice. Now, the heavy link is a tough one. It was a battle between the 2 other in front of it, but overall, I just had to put it at number 3. 24.5 grams. That is a good amount of weight, but honestly, it's not bad for the style and the look that you get when it's around the neck. Just look at that. It's very simple, very classy. The heavy link is a great chain. The link structure is not going to get in any trouble. The chain, solid 14 karat gold, a beautiful finish, Italian-made chain. I mean, there's no other reasons why not to buy this chain. I really do like it. Weight-wise, yes, it is 5-6 grams more than most of these chains we're looking at, but you're getting your value because the wear will be really good on the heavy link. At number 2, now this was a tough decision. It took me a whole 15 seconds to make this decision, but I did. The 3mm 22-inch diamond cut Franco chain. The Franco chain, in my opinion, is the best chain. It may not be the most practical chain as far as budget-wise, because at 22 inches, you're looking at about 28 grams solid 14 karat gold. That is a lot of weight. There's plenty other chains that you can buy, but you have to fall in love with the chain, with the look, and again, it's a simple look for 28 grams, but you definitely feel those 28 grams around the neck. It's a nice feeling. It's just like the Byzantine. If you have a little bit more budget, then go with something a little heavier. You'll like it. You're never gonna regret it. I've never had someone email me saying, I got my chain, it's too big, I need to send it back. It's the opposite. So keep that in mind when you're buying a chain, is sometimes that extra gram weight is something that's worth investing in. But again, you have to be a fan of the Franco chain. It's a different look than most chains. Very simple, very sleek, but it's just the wear around it is almost perfect in my opinion. And coming in at number 1, and well ahead of the other chains in my opinion, is the 3mm rope chain. Now this is a 24-inch. I will put a clip over this of me wearing the 20 and 22 inch with this 24-inch so you guys can kind of get a little length lesson as well. It's a little bonus feature if you stayed with me this long in the video. The 3mm rope, 17.5 grams. It weighs less than all the chains we've talked about. The rope chain, because of the link structure, just gives it that little thickness, that the visual wise, and that's something that's really nice. A durable chain. It's not going to break on you. Once you get up to that 3mm plus width, you really don't have to worry that much unless you get in a fight or something. Then yeah, that's a different story. But just casual wear, the 3mm is gonna do the job. Again, we're talking about a chain with all the factors that go into it. How it looks, the integrity of the chain, the weight of the chain, and ultimately the price of the chain. I could sit here and sell the nicest, heaviest chains in the world, but not everyone has the budget for that. And I'm not really willing to sacrifice the integrity of a chain, like a hollow rope or something like that, to somebody that 2 weeks later they're gonna get in a problem with it. So I feel like this right here is the best bang for your buck with the 3mm. Kind of the rounder chains is that 3mm rope chain. The rope chain is the most popular chain that I'm selling, at least for me, for a reason. I just think it has a lot going for it. The weight, look, finish, everything else. So again, I'll put another clip, all of them side by side, so you can see they're pretty much all look the same, except maybe that Byzantine. That thing is a monster. But again, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me, DM me, and we'll get you your next chain. That's it for today's video, and we will see you on our next jewelry video.